you might think you know everything, but I could learn from an 18-year-old, you know what I mean, in the studio because the way their technique is. So my mind's always open, and I leave because I was that young guy coming in with Mobb. So I just know that you always got to like check out this next batch of talent and keep it around you and nurture it. I got a lot of new young producers around me, you know, just trying to stay inspired.
Herzlich willkommen auf Hip-Hop.de, mein Name ist Aria, Openair Frauenfeld 2016. Ich sitze hier, I almost switched to English in the middle of it. Man, I'm sitting here with the amazing producer, production legend, Alchemist.
What's up, brother? How you doing?
Man, I'm feeling good. Do you feel good?
I feel great. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here, Switzerland. I love coming out here. You know what I mean? It's always a blessing when I come out here.
You wrapped up the show with Action Bronson. Man, truth be told, I didn't even know you were DJing for Action Bronson on this festival. Your name is as big, they should probably put it on this thing as well.
Next year, you know. I mean, I've been in Frauenfeld a bunch of times. One time with Eminem, now I'm here with Action. But it's like, it's all family because we're all under the same management.
Yeah.
You know, Action's my brother. We got the TV show, The Fuck That's Delicious. So it makes sense, you know?
Yeah. You know, we're working backstage. I couldn't see the show, which, you know, Action was probably one of those highlights that you need to see at this festival. Did he pull off some crazy shit, throwing people off the stage this time?
Nobody was thrown off the stage, but it was very explosive. You know, the crowd showed a lot of love. We had a good time, and, you know, he got to run through his joints. It was fun. It was like the sun was going down. That's like the best time, best set to me. Like, closing the show is incredible, but if you get the set when the sun is going down, we got that.
Right, that's amazing. Especially for you, man, someone who's been around the game for decades, being around a rapper like Action Bronson, who's a couple of years younger than you, but people say he's an old soul, he's got this old vibe around him. How's it working with him, especially on stage, the vibe between Action Bronson and you?
I mean, I love Action, you know what I mean? He's my brother, and he has the old soul. Definitely, I mean, he's got a couple kids, you know, so he's been very well at an early age. And, you know, he's an OG, even though he's younger than me, you know what I mean? So when we're on stage, I let him lead. I more or less follow his lead and see what, because he likes to switch up. Action is sporadic, you know, that's what makes his show exciting. So, you know, I just follow his lead, and where he goes, I go.
Yesterday, I don't know if you noticed that, a rapper was here at the festival where I thought, oh, it would have been funny, or maybe not that funny, but, you know, it would have been bizarre. Ghostface Killer was here yesterday. Yeah, he was here yesterday. He did a great show as well. Somehow this animosity last year, it kind of happened. Nobody really knew what was up. Did you guys notice he was here? Did you guys know that, or?
I didn't know, but shout out to Ghostface, you know, that's my brother, man. You know, I've done records for him, so that whole team is family, you know, they're good people, you know what I mean? That's what's up. You know, I wish I'd have bumped into him and say what's up. You know, his brother's my people. They're all my people, so.
It was kind of weird also for fans and critics, everybody, these two people fighting over a silly thing, which is, you know, two amazing rappers at the craft. Yeah. You said you're in the same management all the years of family. What do you think Paul Rosenberg saw in Action Bronson? I mean, we all know he's the Eminem guy. He's been around Eminem since Eminem Pop. What do you think did he see in Action Bronson? Because he's not going around signing anybody. We don't know a lot of people Paul Rosenberg signed. It's Eminem and Action Bronson. So that's 100% quota.
He's an individual. He has a particular flair about him, and when you see him, if you get a chance to meet him, he's infectious, you know. And like from his music to his cooking, because the guy could cook. Like, it's not he cooked before rap, you know what I mean? So I think Paul saw the capabilities and knew that he could get behind him and do something. Paul actually brought him to me. Like, showed me his music for the first time. Yeah. So it was like just a whole circle, how it all came around. And I love seeing him win. So, you know, I'm right there anytime he needs me.
Are you here with a nightliner and the kitchen? Is he cooking on tour as well?
He's chilling. He's in rap mode right now. We shot a couple episodes of Fuck That's Delicious, and one in Copenhagen, one in Rome. So
great.
Get ready for season 2.
Rome is the perfect place to shoot something.
We have some things coming, a couple other things coming on the Vice channel. So I don't know if you're down with the Vice network out here, but stay tuned. We got a couple other things coming soon.
Yeah. You said you were on stage here a couple of years ago with Eminem. I think it was, I don't know the exact year. I think that was the same year that Jay-Z was here and 50 Cent, like massive lineup that year.
Right?
Amazing, man. What is different from being on stage playing for Eminem and playing for somebody like Action Bronson?
I think it's more calculated and mapped out. Even though M leaves room, you know, for to ad lib, but it's like, you know, Ack is just more unpredictable. You know what I mean? And it's I love working with both of them. So it's just a different dynamic. So you just kind of got to adapt to the artist. Yeah.
Well, I asked you, right, 50 Cent will be arriving any moment here to play the show.
He just might pop up. You never know.
And I heard you guys are leaving, so I asked you before the video.
Yes.
Oh, you're not staying for 50 Cent?
I'm trying to stay for 50 Cent, man. That's my big brother, man. Shout out to 50, Yayo, the whole G unit. I'm trying to stay to watch 50's show. So I don't know what's going on. I'm staying, man.
And I was amazed by the fact that I asked you, when did you see 50 Cent the last time in person? Because you guys, you know each other. You were like a couple of years back, probably.
We talk like via text or something like that. You know, he's a busy man. You know, he's got the TV show now, which is killing it. So shout out to 50 and the whole G unit.
When did you see Eminem the last time, man?
We just did South America earlier this year. We did Australia.
Brazil?
Excuse me. We did Brazil, Argentina, and Chile. So that was crazy.
Amazing. Always an experience. I imagine it's an experience every time you go on stage with Eminem is a unique experience, even after like the 100th time that you did this.
You never see the end of the crowd. You know, it's just like out there, man. His power is incredible.
Tell him to come to Germany. Last time that Eminem was in Germany was
come to Germany, I remember. We came out to do press and we did a television show, but we didn't do a concert. Right. You know, who knows? You know, who knows?
Man, and ticket sales would be
I'll be there. If he comes, I'm there, man. So
great, man. You just need to tell him. So, what's up with you in the studio right now? Are you just constantly working after being decades in the game?
Sure.
Does one still have a concept or a target, or are you still working on specific projects, or just standing up, waking up in the morning, working?
I'm in the jazz stage. Like, I do so many different things. Like, I'm free now. Like I got go get ScHoolboy Q's new album, Blank Face. I did a joint on there. It's out today. I got something on there. It's cool. The whole album is incredible.
Which cut did you produce?
It's called Know You're Wrong. I think it's like 5 or 6 or something, but I love the album, you know what I mean? And it's a blessing for me to keep working with new artists like Q, because, he listened to First Infantry. That's how he got hip to me, so I'm kind of old to these young guys, but I'm working with him, I'm working with Earl. I'm working with a lot of the young guys on the West Coast. Shout out to Conway and Westside Gun. There's some new dudes from the East that I think are incredible. I'm working. Do you I don't say too much, but I'm working.
Do you see the difference when these young cats come into the studio? I'm calling ScHoolboy Q a young cat. Obviously, he's an established dude. Like, I love his music. This might be the biggest album this year that he dropped. But, compared to the people that you already work with, do you see any difference in their working method and their mannerisms when these younger guys come into the studio working with you?
I mean, everybody has a different method. So a lot of times I see new dudes that come in and they blow my mind. Like, you might think you know everything, but I could learn from an 18-year-old, you know what I mean, in the studio, because the way their technique is. So my mind's always open, and I leave, because I was that young guy coming in with Muggs. So I just know that you always got to check out this next batch of talent and keep it around you and nurture it. I got a lot of new young producers around me, just trying to stay inspired.
There's one story that I once read in some interview, which when I read it, I wasn't even sure, is that a joke or is that legit? You told the guy, man, some of my best work was when I shot heroin in my veins. Is that shit real, man? Please tell me. Yes.
Nah, it was ayahuasca, man. I drank ayahuasca and I just went somewhere else. And it was like a 2-day trip. So, it was more spiritual than recreational.
Man, and is that recommendable in any way?
Absolutely not. Every man has his own mission, but I'm good. All right.
So when you live in Frauenfeld with Action Bronson, what's the next? Where do you go next from here?
We hit Berlin, and we hit the Wireless Festival in London, and we do a couple more shows and back to the States. Yes, sir.
So you're working? Is it the working phase right now with Action, or are you just?
Action's working on his new record right now. We got a lot of songs. He's working. He's got some crazy shit. When time is right, you guys will hear it. I don't know when.
How far into the project are you right now?
We've been cutting away. He's got gems. So when he's ready, he decides, it'll come out, you know?
Hey, we're all excited. I think Mr. Wonderful was a great project last year. And thank you for your time, man. Amazing. Respect, all respect.
DE.
Amazing, man. All respect to the big Alchemist. Thank you very much. Frauenfeld, Hip Hop DE. Thanks, man. Thank you for your time, man.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, man.